Jason Thorne had always feared mirrors. He wasn't sure why. Maybe it was the childhood dream, the one where he found himself in a room surrounded by mirrors, each one showing something wrong. The reflections didn't mimic him. They watched him, studied him. And when he woke, the mirror at the foot of his bed was shattered, and a thin cut traced his palm. His parents called it sleepwalking. The doctors called it anxiety. But Jason knew the truth. Something had looked back. Since then, Jason lived carefully. Every mirror in his apartment was covered in thick, black cloth. He didn't shave in front of one, didn't dress in front of one. He didn't allow guests either. Too many questions about the draped frames. He lived alone, quietly, cautiously, until the storm came, the night of the storm. It came without warning, lightning clawing across the sky, thunder rattling the window panes, and a torrential rain that seemed to want to wash the whole city away. Jason wasn't afraid of the storm, but he was afraid of the dark. As the power went out, he calmly lit candles, moving from room to room like a practiced monk. Then he turned down the hallway and stopped dead in his tracks. There, at the end of the corridor, was the mirror he forgot to cover. His heart thudded. "I know I covered that one," he whispered to himself. He walked slowly toward it, candle trembling in his grip. The mirror was clean, too clean, not a speck of dust. The cloth that usually covered it was nowhere to be seen. Jason lifted the candle closer. His own reflection stared back. Tired eyes, pale face, hunched shoulders. Then the reflection blinked. Just a second too late. Jason froze. A trick of the light, he thought. He raised his hand. The reflection followed, a beat behind. Then it smiled. Jason did not. A chill ran through his bones. He stumbled backward. The flame flickered wildly. He didn't even notice when the candle fell from his hand. Crack, a hairline fracture, ran across the glass. The candle went out. Darkness swallowed the hallway, but the mirror began to glow. A soft, silvery light pulsed from within, like moonlight on rippling water. The reflection was gone. Jason wasn't alone. A voice from the glass. From behind him, he heard a whisper, faint yet unmistakable. "Welcome, Jason Thorne." Except it wasn't spoken. It was reversed. Nroti no Saje. Emical W. His breath caught. Then a cold draft brushed the back of his neck. He turned. Fast. Nothing. He turned back to the mirror. Now the reflection wasn't him. Not quite. It was him, but hollow. Lifeless eyes. A cruel twist to the lips. And slowly, that other Jason reached forward. The mirror rippled like water. A hand emerged. Jason screamed, backing away, tripping over the fallen candle. The doppelganger stepped out. Barefoot, silent, smiling. It leaned close and whispered, "Your time's up. Now it's my turn." The switch. The next morning, after the storm passed, neighbors saw Jason outside his apartment. He was smiling. Jason never smiled. He waved, chatted, even complimented the super on the new hallway lights. He wore his clothes differently, walked straighter, more confident. No one thought to question him. But inside the apartment, in the hallway mirror, something pounded from the other side. A face. A real one. Jason's. The real Jason. Mouth open in a silent scream. Palms pressed to the glass. Trapped behind his own reflection. And no one could hear him.